Hi, it's Finavar here from Prima Marketing, and it's latest and greatest brought to you by Scrapbook Expo. What I'm introducing you today, it's the new mixed media line we made with Prima Marketing, and it's called Art Basics, and this is exactly what it is, the basics of the products that are used for mixed media of different kinds. And I'm really, really excited about it because that's what I love. And we are starting with modeling pastes. The yellow one is the lighter one. So we've got light paste to get this more airy effects. And as you will look at it, it's really nice and smooth. But it's also having this effect similar to the snow. So that may be a good tip for you to use it for Christmas projects when you want to add this nice effect. We've got effects like this coming with the light paste. And you can see you can apply the color on the top. This is an example of spraying this paste with one of the Prima Color Bloom sprays. And modeling paste, which is having the orange packaging, it's a little bit more transparent and it has a little bit rubbery feeling in it. It's very flexible. So the effect you will get, it's slightly different. And what is important about these two pastes, they are going to stay white after drying. So if you would like to see more of your texture on your project, especially on the pattern paper, it's possible to do it with the modeling paste. So we have two of them, and both of them, they're white after drying. Okay. Then the second addition, they're the gels. And you can tell these are having different color palette. We've got soft gels, so they're pretty liquid, and we've got soft matte gel, we've got soft gloss gel, and we've got 3D gel, which is the solid version. So you can see this looks like almost like a paste, comparing to the gloss one, soft gloss one, which is very, very liquid. So you create different effects using these, of course. And they're having different finishes. We also have the matte version of the 3D gel. So the mattes are going to be purple labels, and gloss will be the blue labels. And what is happening with the gel? Well, this is kind of effect that is almost like a varnish. It's resistant to the color, so you can create effects of the pattern or the stroke of the brush. And this is an example of the soft matte. The sprayed color didn't stay on the glossy effect, on the matte effect, sorry. And you can use it for varnishing your project. So if you prefer to do any kind of collage project using a lot of paper, using a lot of layers, it's great glue to put them together. And it's also great varnish to finish it on the top. The same effect you get with the soft gloss gel, but the finishing is visibly more glossy, so it also lifts the color a little bit, makes them pop, makes them more vibrant. So this is just your preference, which will be better for you because they have the same quality, and they will be both working great as paper glues. There's one more thing I would like to show you. This is the example of the transfer technique. And you can do this technique with both soft gloss and soft matte gel. And what happens when you apply the gel and you have the image printed on the laser print or the photocopy, you just create like the mirror image on your project. First you apply the gel, then you can glue the image you have face down to the gel, you dry it, and after adding a little bit of the water spraying, you rub off the paper from the image, and what you get on the background is the mirror image of the you had. And of course, if you prefer to do the print, like the fine numbers or the letters, you have to remember to print them in a mirror effect because they will be mirrored after using the gel and doing the transfer technique. And now a little bit more about the 3D gel. 3D gel, it's a bit similar to the modeling paste, but the trick about it, it's totally clear after drying. So these are the examples of gloss and matte 3D gel effects. And when you look at this one, you can see it was applied with kind of texture tool or palette knife or through the stencil. This is exactly the same stencil we used. And because it's clear, you can also see the background under it. It will be resistant to the color, but it will be also that glossy that you can use it as a thick varnish on your project, or you can add this transparent effect on all of your mixed media or altered art collage effects techniques. And this is an example of the matte. So you can see that there's a huge difference between these two. And, well, when you look at the product inside, it's almost like toothpaste. It doesn't move, so you can imagine it is really, really easy to apply and get all of these textures visible on whatever you would like to use them on. This is one of the examples of the texture made with the 3D gel. So these elements were glued, but then there's the background created with the stencil. It's also good to see it here. It was sprayed first, then we applied the 3D gel through the stencil, and you can see the colors are visible through the texture, and then it was of course painted again to get the nice effects. Thanks for watching Latest and Greatest, brought to you by Scrapbook Expo.